Imagine a boy, born in Slovenia, a small country with big dreams. June 2003, in a quiet town called Radeče. His name Benjamin Šeško. He didn't grow up under the spotlight. He grew up with pure passion. Tall, skinny, awkward at first, but carrying a hunger that couldn't be measured. Every training session, every match on the dusty fields of his hometown was one step closer to the impossible. He joined the youth systems of Domžale and Krško. Coaches quickly realized this was no ordinary striker. At 16 he was already towering above defenders, but it wasn't just his height. It was the way he moved, like a dancer in a giant's body. Graceful, explosive, relentless. In 2019, Red Bull Salzburg signed him for €2.5 million. Most people hadn't even heard his name, but Salzburg knew a new goal scorer was being born. His first stop was FC Leipzig, where he sharpened his claws. Week after week he scored goals. Long strides that ate the pitch, finishes that silenced goalkeepers. When he returned to Salzburg, he wasn't just a prospect anymore, he was a weapon. The 2021-22 season, Šeško announced himself to Europe. On Champions League nights against giants, the kid from Slovenia didn't blink. He scored, assisted, and tormented defenses. Comparisons to Haaland grew louder, but Benjamin didn't want to be anyone's next. He wanted to be the first Šeško. In Austria, he became unstoppable. 53 goals across Salzburg and Leipzig. A league title, a domestic cup, and then, the next big step, 2023, RB Leipzig, the Bundesliga, a bigger league, bigger stadiums, bigger pressure. And once again, Šeško adapted. His first season, 14 goals. But it wasn't just about numbers, it was about the way he did it. Lightning sprints, aerial dominance, shots that thundered into the net. By 2024-25, he was no longer just a rising star, he was a striker Europe couldn't ignore. Manchester United, Arsenal, Chelsea, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. The giants circled, watching every move, and in the summer of 2025, the decision was made. Manchester United placed €65 million on the table. The Red Devils wanted him as the face of a new era. The lights of Old Trafford, the weight of history, the roar of 80,000 fans. Benjamin Šeško was now at the heart of the Premier League. United had finally found the pure striker they had been searching for. For Slovenia, he was already their golden hope. At Euro 2024, he led the line, carrying a small nation onto the biggest stage. Every time he wore the national jersey, he wasn't just playing for himself. He was playing for the kids back in Radeče, proving that even from the smallest towns, legends can rise. Tall as a tower, fast as a sprinter, deadly as a predator. Šeško is a paradox, strength and elegance, chaos and control. Defenders see him coming, yet still can't stop him, because when he runs, it's not just speed, it's belief. At 22, the road ahead is limitless. Leipzig was the beginning. United is the new stage. Every goal, every record brings him closer to joining Europe's greatest forwards. From Slovenia's quiet streets to the roaring stands of Old Trafford, Šeško's story isn't about luck. It's about resilience, about dreaming when no one else believes, about rewriting what's possible for a boy from a nation of just 2 million people. He's not just the future, he's the present, and when history looks back, it won't say he followed in anyone's footsteps. It will say he carved his own path, with one sprint, one goal, one unforgettable night at a time. Benjamin Šeško, the boy who grew into a giant. The striker who carries Slovenia's hope, now Manchester United's new weapon, and the player destined to etch his name onto football's greatest stages. And if history tells us anything, it's this. When Šeško steps onto the pitch, he doesn't just score goals, he writes destiny. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more.